Pulling up to the Nissan Omori Factory here, and it is packed. People are here. Obviously, it's Tokyo Auto Salon weekend, so I want to see some of these cars in the parking lot, like that Nismo. Is it a March? Here's a friggin' Nismo R35. It's a pretty cool car. This is their signature paint. R35 brakes on there. LMGT 4 wheels. Nice interior, very clean. Yeah, this car is nice. All the bits carbon, and this is carbon too. It's cool because they kind of expose some of the carbon here on the side, as well as you can see the side ducts. That's a pretty slick car. We're somewhat early, but never early for like when it's Tokyo Auto Salon weekend. And here's the car on the wall here. I've seen so many of these things online, but to see the car here in person is pretty cool. There's the engine. It's freaking real. And they have a few cars here. They change it up every so often, every few months. Look at this R32. This one here has the recently announced 40th anniversary parts you can see on there, and that's pretty cool because we know about the heritage program, but they're making some of these cars parts with the old school logo on there. So some of the intercoolers and stuff like that, the wheels, LMGT4s in white with all the old logo on them. So that's pretty cool if you want to keep your car period correct. Even the seat covers, you can see them right there with the old school logo, as well as the steering wheel, which is going to be hard to see. You can see the steering wheel there with the old school Nismo logo, but obviously they're going to have the best cars here in the showroom. And yeah, nice white one. It's not an N1, but it has a lot of Nismo parts in it, obviously. Here's a R34, looks like a super GT car. Or these are called a GT500 as well. We'll see what it says in the front here. Nismo GTR 2003 GT Championship Drivers Team Machine. This one says it has the VQ engine in it. Kind of wild. Really cool to see it in person. Center locking wheels. There's the brakes right there. Freaking amazing. It's like LMGT4s. The aero, basic aero. Here's your exhaust right down here. Wide body kit, carbon mirrors. Here's your refueling right here. Man, it is cool to see these cars in person. Inside looks kind of relatively basic. A bunch of looks like an old school airplane with all these circuit breakers right there you can pop. Steering wheel, nice wing, with a little gurney flap here on top. Signature rear end. Crazy diffuser down there. Wide body, obviously. Dang, look at these brakes. Wow. Canards in the front. And there it is. And then you have the Super GT car here, R35. Same livery, Autech. Cool wheels. GTR here on the side with some carbon. A little bit more modern cockpit in there. But still pretty nice overall. Big wing. You can see a gradual change and shift with the aero here. More aggressive aero. Take a look at the trunk, the slit here, so you can open the trunk without disturbing the spoiler. That means that this thing is probably mounted directly to the chassis of the car. Super wide car, guys. Doesn't do any justice on camera here, but it is wide. Take a look at the, we saw this in the other cars yesterday at the Tokyo Auto Salon. It looks like some kind of way for emissions to make sure they burn off all the fuel like a cat. Haven't seen this before, like an e-car. All electric. Obviously a lot of air on there. Paddle shifters, a halo. So a lot of modern technology here on this one here. Really cool. Nice tires. Looks like some street tires here with some threads on them. Big old diffuser. And then the LED lights in the back here. Really nice. Look at all this stuff here on the side. It looks almost like a Formula One car with the floorboard here. Then we have a lot of their modern cars here. Really nice. I like the color here, the gray, black, and red. It's really, really nice. Here's this other car here. It looks pretty cool, this Nissan theme here. I think they call it like a stealth theme with this color here. It looks pretty good. And here's another one right here as well. Really nice Aria here, Nismo edition. Same theme with the red, black, and this flat gray that you see in all their Nismo cars here. Now, since we're here, we talked about the Sierra's cars here. They have a few here. Obviously, these guys, if you want to get your car restored, they have them here. They can work on it. They can tear it down to the bare chassis, use all the parts that they have in inventory, and rebuild it fresh for you. So these are all cars that was down to the chassis, repainted it with their special color, and put all the Nismo bits on there. We're talking about the bumper, the intercooler, the ducts, the LMGT4s, the R35 brakes, and all the interior pieces as well. All the seat covers, the dash, cluster, all that stuff is in there. So you can see they're working on some cars back there. Very, very clean. And you have some here as well. Here you have a silver one right here. A little bit different color, not as dark as the others. But you can still see this is a Z-Tune. Crazy car. Hard to find. Very rare. A few in the world. And that's like the pinnacle right there. You know, these and like the 400Rs are like the most sought after cars on the market. Then you have a white one here as well. So these are all customers' cars. You have a yellow one, which is kind of rare in itself, the color. And it's getting the same special treatment right over there as well. And you can see this guy here working on it down to the chassis, very bare minimums on it, and then they'll just restore it with all the suspension pieces and bring it back to its glory here. It'll be like a new car, probably better than a new car after all the Nismo bits are on there. So pretty cool program. The only thing is that you have to wait a long time to get on this list. A few years, maybe 2 years. So good luck if you want to get the car restored. One last thing we're going to take a look at are the engines in some of these Tamiya cars here. All the patches, and here all the VQ engines here, VR engines for the 35s, VRH34. All the codes are on there. And here's the ultimate GTR sign here, all these small cars in here. Here's some of the engines here, obviously done by Nismo here. It's an S1 engine. Don't want you to touch it. RB26. They used to have prices on these as well. Very hard to find prices on these motors, but sounds pretty cool. A lot of really nice, desirable aftermarket parts on there. Obviously, injectors, fuel rail, fuel pressure regulator, and then the carbon. They also changed the turbos as well. Nismo turbos on here. Something that I might want to consider in the near future, but really nice overall. And then here's another one right here. S2 engine. Has the stock Platinum here. But besides that, Garrett turbos. Then you have the race stuff over here. You got the dry sump one here from the GT500 JGTC. Really nice, interesting, very simple, but it worked back in the days. And then you have the Renick one here as well. This one here has the wet sump, more traditional setup here, but still pretty wild nonetheless to see them in person. In the Omori Factory store here, we're gonna take a look at some of the products they have for sale, see if we can pick up some goodies for the car, maybe some apparel. They got some 33 stuff, white. We might get some 33 stuff here in the future. GTR shirts, Nismo stuff. I like the old school logo stuff, so we'll take a look at those in a few minutes. The hats, that bag looks sick. Probably cost a lot of money though. And then we have all the stuff in the glass case here, like shifter boots, strut tower brace, intake manifolds. You're gonna pay a lot for these, close to $3,000 for the carbon inlet. Besides that, you have the wheels here as well. LMGT4s, really nice, clean, different colors. You have the gloss black and then the flat right here. Stoplights. These look like for R34s. But if you want some accessories, say you have a turn signal for your 33 or over here for your turn signal on the fender, then you have that as well. Some more aftermarket parts here as well, like defroster kits, vents, which is cool. Intercooler. This is the standard one. This is something that I might consider getting today. There's the price for it. So somewhere around maybe $1,700 or so. We'll see. Some more goodies here in the glass case. And it's good because if you want to get some parts to just maintain your car, you have it here. You have cranks, shift knobs, oil filters, even like oil separators here. Some nice shift knobs. Tons of people in here, but if you want to maintain your car, you have all the parts here as well, like fan clutches and all the sensors you need for your car to keep it in good running condition. So here's the steering wheel. I just got this a few weeks ago, but they might have some here. They still make these, but for the M spec, they're really nice. A lot of carbon pieces here, mirror pieces. I might consider getting that as well. Besides that, all the emblems, keys, they're pretty expensive, almost $100 for the key. And then injectors and turbos right here. So all your fuel needs, you got them right there. Besides that, if you want some big item parts like bumpers and fenders, they have them as well. Obviously all carbon, that's going to take a while to get, and they're expensive. Exhaust, titanium exhaust, and then all the apparel up there and backpacks. So for me personally, I might be leaving here maybe with some apparel, and then maybe we'll do the intercooler. I don't think I can ship that. That's just way too much to ship. But we'll go in there and see. Yeah, guys, this is the store right here, Omori Factory, guys. A bucket list item. Seen this so many times, and if you're a Nissan or GTR enthusiast, this is the place to be. As you can see, it's really packed in here. Yeah, guys, if you liked the video, hit the like button, and if you want to see more content about Japan during the Tokyo Auto Salon week, we got some more content coming up. Hit that subscribe button so you'll be notified whenever I do drop that video. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.